As the royal family approaches what would have been Queen Elizabeth's 100th birthday in late April, there is a quiet sense of absence around the woman who once held everything together. Since her death in September 2022, many within the monarchy feel the loss of a steady hand, especially as old family wounds remain unhealed. In this week's People magazine cover story, sources reflect on the long-running rift between Prince Harry and Prince William, now stretching into its 6th year, and how the late Queen might have gently supported both sons had she still been alive. One palace insider says the Queen never chose sides, even after the estrangement. She understood that families are rarely simple and believed it was possible to hold different views without turning loved ones into opponents. Ailsa Anderson, a former press secretary to the Queen, echoes that sentiment, noting that while the Queen could have brought the brothers together, true reconciliation can only begin with them. In the end, she says, only Harry and William themselves can take the first steps toward healing. While the bond between the brothers remains strained, there has been a softer shift elsewhere. Sources say Prince Harry has been making gradual progress in repairing his relationship with his father, King Charles, with more frequent communication since their reunion in September 2025. The tension between Harry and William has been years in the making. Reports trace the initial fracture back to 2016, when William voiced concerns about how quickly Harry's relationship with Meghan Markle was moving. In his memoir, Spare, Harry later laid bare the complicated reality behind their public image, describing William as both his beloved brother and his rival, and recounting moments of deep emotional conflict. Strains only intensified after Harry and Meghan stepped back from royal duties in 2020 and moved to California, breaking with the long-held royal code of silence. Through interviews, a Netflix series, and Harry's memoir, they openly shared their struggles within royal life, revelations that deepened divisions within the family. In his book William and Catherine, The Monarchy's New Era, The Inside Story, royal editor Russell Myers claims William felt profoundly betrayed, so much so that he once vowed to cut off contact entirely. According to Myers, William's anger was intense and deeply personal. Yet amid the turmoil, Myers points to Catherine, Princess of Wales, as a calming and grounding presence. He writes that she consistently believed the conflict would pass, gently pulling William back from anger and reminding him of what matters most, their family and their shared purpose. For King Charles, the early years of his reign have been marked by extraordinary challenges, from his son's feud to the fallout surrounding his brother Prince Andrew and his own battle with cancer. Author Catherine Mayer, whose book Divide and Rule explores the modern monarchy, describes Charles as both the most prepared monarch in history and perhaps one of the unluckiest. Still, those closest to the royal household insist the family carries forward the late Queen's resilience. Ailsa Anderson says the monarchy has faced far worse storms and endured. They are survivors, she says, and history suggests they always have been.